Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm opening your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crust and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm opening your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm a VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Good to see everyone here. I'm glad you could make it for a midday fun day. Yes. I did see that Randy's motion got denied, but you have to understand it was denied without prejudice, which means all he needs to do is confer, refile, and they can move on from there. So that's not what we're going to be talking about today, though. That's not what we're talking about today. Yes, good to see you. How you doing, Peggy? Good to see you, Karen's Books. Everybody, welcome to a mid-Friday afternoon. Yes, it was looking a little nasty out, and I didn't have time to get a lot done today because, well, some crazy things have blown up in the background. Safe travels. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Definitely. Prayers for safe travels. Yeah, I'll be going out of town Sunday, so I'll be. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. No, so besides what's been going on, hola, Megan Fox. Hello, cutie. Hello, Mamacita. How you doing? Yeah, we got we got a little bit of craziness going on, and now this isn't something that you're going to see in any of the court filings. This is one of those little battles that Bubbles likes to brew up, the kind of shenanigans that he pulls, and he really hates whenever he gets called out on it. It drives him absolutely nuts because he thinks he's getting away with something. Well, we're not going to let him. We're not going to let him. We're going to call it out. We're going to expose the little sniveling weasel for what he is. So this is what spurred all this off in the first place. Him reaching out to the Florida Board of Bar Examiners. Okay, now what this was is him trying to basically get them to look at Randy's license. They believe he's unqualified to hold a law license. And we know this is complete garbage because there's certain standards that you have to have whenever you're applying for a Florida bar license. And the 26 years, I am sure if he had done anything untoward, it would have been exposed, as we talked about. Was it night before last? Whenever this email first came out. All right. Or was it last night? I don't know. Time is but a social construct. So this garbage comes out here, and it's just more of his polyflopping and all this kind of just he's trying to create a narrative. Now it's interesting that Randy must scare the ever living bejesus out of him. Randy must be just very effective. Okay. So he continues on with this, and of course, you've got Lips over here that's got he's ignoring me. And then of course, little Bone Crusher has to jump in there and say, thanks for the update. Uh-huh. And then of course you got more of the little ecosystem. Jeremy Hales can finally say he's a prophet. These are the kinds of responses that they're giving. Me, I did write an email to the Florida Board of Examiners because I had this set up to go this morning. I wrote it last night, and I sent it out to the board. Now, as much as everybody likes to, I do enjoy. Oh, excellent. As much as I do like to, make jokes and do the open letters, and a lot of that is satire, and that is fun, that is quite enjoyable. It is one of those. It was one of those that I said, okay, I need to respond to this in a very professional manner, and be very, very serious. I did not want to. I did not want to. It's hard for someone to take you seriously. First of all, whenever you use a name like Shizzy Wiznut, and we'll get into that a little bit later here, but in response to my email to the Florida Board of Bar Examiners. Now, what you don't see here is there's a lot of people, and that's why I've just got it blocked out here. There's a lot of people that were included in this email. Most of those would have been part of the little ecosystem over there. So they already knew that I had sent this, and that's why they were making their smart ass little remarks, thinking that they're so bold and so brave. And so my response was to the Florida Board of Bar Examiners, Tallahassee, Florida: improper inclusion in a bar complaint email, misuse of process by Bruce P. Matzkin. Dear members of the board, I write to you today not as an attorney, not as a litigant, not as a party to any bar grievance. I'm writing solely because I was improperly copied on a mass email from Bruce P. Matzkin, which appears to reference and involve an active complaint or informal attempt to trigger scrutiny of attorney Randall Shockett. This communication attempted to insert me without justification into what is clearly an extrajudicial smear campaign. I am not involved in the litigation mentioned. I am not under investigation. I am not a Florida bar member. Yet I received an email designated to intimidate, implicate, and retaliate, a transparent attempt to pull uninvolved third parties into a vendetta waged through your office. Now, let's be blunt. Mr. Ducey, submitted to you is not a good faith ethics concern under Rule 4-8.3A of the Florida Rules of Professional Conduct. Okay. Now that right there is what it's supposed to be an ethics concern, and that's what you would be filing under the Florida Rules of Professional Conduct. And what this is it's a calculated abuse of process, a tactical stunt meant to discredit opposing counsel because he is losing in court. And then I continue on, pointing out every single act of it. 1. Randall Shockett is in good standing and acting lawfully. The target of this email, Mr. Randall Shockett, is A. Florida bar member in good standing, not under current disciplinary investigation, lawfully and competently representing his clients in accordance with Rule 4-1.1 competence and Rule 4.4-1.3 diligence, litigating transparency in federal court, on the record, and under oath. The allegations leveled against him in Deuce's email rely on outdated, irrelevant claims, conjured not to protect the public, but to retaliate for exposing Mad Ducey's own litigation misconduct. If this is how attorneys under court sanction now attempt to avoid accountability by dragging the licensing board into their unraveling defense strategy, then it is your process that is being abused and your credibility that risks being eroded. I continue with Ducey's ongoing judicial misconduct while attempting to weaponize your office. Ducey has simultaneously the subject of a pending Rule 11 show cause hearing before U.S. Magistrate Judge Zachary C. Bolitho in a Hales v. Preston et al. Case number, which I give there. Among the issues are failure to appear in court, filing duplicative frivolous motions, ghostwriting for pro se litigants in a manner that may violate 4-3.3 candor towards the tribunal and Rule 4-5.5 UPL across jurisdictions, being discharged by his own clients and then attempting to stall proceedings through procedural games. And now faced with mounting scrutiny in a courtroom he no longer controls, Ducey is trying to undermine opposing counsel's license by circumventing the judicial process and hijacking yours. This behavior is precisely what Rule 4-4.4a as an alpha prohibits, using legal mechanisms with no substantial purpose other than to embarrass, delay, or burden a third person. The Florida Supreme Court has been clear. Abuse of disciplinary processes to gain litigation leverage is in itself misconduct. The Florida Bar versus Rothstein, and I give the citation there. The misuse is coordinated and expanding. Because I was copied on this email, I feel obligated to inform you that this effort is not isolated to Ducey. It is part of a broader effort involving Lips. Though listed as permanently retired, Lips appears regularly on live streams discussing legal strategy, referring to clients, and offering real-time case commentary with the tone and authority of a licensed attorney. This may constitute unauthorized practice under Rules 10-2, Rule 4-5, Florida Bar Ethics Opinion 90-4. Retired inactive attorneys may not hold themselves out as lawyers or advise clients, and violates Rule 4-8.4 for misrepresentation. Another among these is a convicted felon, Paint Chips. He was disbarred in New York and sentenced to 41 months in federal prison. Yes, bone break. He spent 41 months in federal prison. In United States v. Lethman, case numbers: wire fraud, access device fraud, aggravated identity theft. Despite this, he is collaborating with Ducey, writing about active litigation, leaking materials, engaging in what clearly amounts to unauthorized legal commentary and coordination. The next one is Mr. Volmet. He is a self-proclaimed journalist who illegally recorded a federal sanctions hearing and shared it with parties involved in the matter, violating 28 U.S.C. 5753 Charlie, Local Rule 5.1. He has no media affiliation and no editorial oversight, just a vendetta against Shockett and others tied to litigation that he is not a party to. I continue and I say, I urge you to contact Judge Bolitho directly. This is not speculative. This is this is unfolding now currently in federal court, where Judge Bolitho has issued several rulings referencing Duce's conduct. I strongly encourage your office to contact Judge Zachary C. Bolitho in the Northern District of Florida, Gainesville Division for an official record of Mr. Ducey's sanctioned behavior, the court's findings and opinions, the context for this current retaliatory campaign. Your office is being used as a tool to create artificial pressure on a licensed attorney whose only offense is effectively litigating the case. In conclusion, I should never have received this email. I should not be writing this letter. But here I am, dragged into a smear campaign by someone abusing professional mechanisms to dodge courtroom accountability. That alone should tell you everything you need to know about the bad faith driving this. Please review this complaint for compliance with rules 4-8, 4-4, 4-8, different parts. Investigate Lips's current activities, whether they rise to UPL. Monitor Mr. Ducey's use of this body as a litigation tool, and contact Judge Bolitho for the full context behind what is clearly a coordinated retaliatory effort. And any additional documentation, transcripts, video evidence, archived social media posts, or legal records, which we do have plenty. I have plenty. I think other people would be more than willing to hand those over to me if I asked. I will gladly provide them. Respectfully, Shizzy Wisnut. Contact information available upon request. Well, Mr. Bonebreak here, and he couldn't respond in that at all. Now, could he? Because what he responded with was directly to me, saying, Shizzy Wisnut loves to post open letters on his channel. I can't imagine any board giving credence to a YouTube character trying to promote his channel without giving his real name and addresses. He's feeding a group's hunger for creative drama stories that have little, if any, meaning. Well, if it had so little meaning, you felt compelled to email me about it. The above letter smells like a threat, and then he asked the board to deliver his opinion and request to a judge to create havoc in pending cases before the federal court. Well, Ray, you simp, you projectile vomit of a human being, right there is exactly what your little big nose friend is doing. You dumbass. Or are you just too blind to see? It's not a threat. It's calling out shenanigans, which if you had any balls left on you and they weren't shriveled up like a couple of old prunes, you might have been able to do the same thing and tell Ducey that was very improper, Ray. So, of course, Volmit has to throw in there, "You're an expert in Florida bar proceedings. Tell me, is a lawyer allowed to misrepresent facts in a response to a bar complaint? We're about to find out." Okay. I don't know. Is there a maybe you should ask Bruce, because that's what it seems to me, that he's misrepresenting facts in a bar complaint. And of course, I had someone reach out to me and they said, "Shizzy, you, sir, seem to have been omitted." What was I omitted on? I was a little concerned. I was like, what was I left out of? And once I saw, it appears that someone likes to throw shade. He didn't include me in his email, but he did say all, really. "This person says he is an open alcoholic YouTube host who is writing long letters like this email and reading them on his YouTube live streams while drinking alcohol shots and becoming inebriated. He wrote this email so he could read it on his show to fill content and entertain his subscribers. He hides behind his fake name." No, I already did that. I already read what I was planning on sending, but now I'm glad that I did send. I sent an updated version of it. I had never intended on reading that. I wanted the bar to see that. But of course, you're too stupid to understand the difference between whenever I'm fucking around and whenever I'm fucking pissed off. Well, you pissed me off. Nothing in his email has any relevance whatsoever to the issue raised by my email. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, then why are you so scared in not including me on the email? Did I scare you that much, Brucey? You just can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. So that Shockett has a journalist on YouTube healing for him and writing to you to attack me for alerting you to the information I have. Give the board of bar examiners further reason to look into whether he lied to obtain a Florida law license. One is true. Explanation must be true. The Florida bar accepted Shockett knowing his crime of dishonesty as perjury to mislead the Arkansas bar, or he committed perjury on his Florida bar application as well, preventing the Florida bar from knowing his lack of qualifications. Oh, please contact me at any time regarding this matter. Best regards, Juicy. Oh, really? So only one of two explanations must be true. Did you ever think there might be this explanation? Everything Randy did was on the up and up, and you're just trying to stir up shit. Did you ever think of that? That there's nothing there except for things that are in your twisted, smoke-addled brain. Maybe those are true. I mean, it's a possibility. I see the kind of people that you like to hang out with, Doozy. So, me being the kind-hearted person that I am, I did include Brucey in my response, and my response was very thorough. I hope. I may have messed up a couple of things, but I think I got the point across. Good to see you, Mary Smith. I think I might have just gotten the point across, and I hope that you guys get a chance. All you little shits like Bone Cracker or whatever your name is, Bone Raker, Bone Scraper, whatever, whoever you are. I hope you're more than happy to sit down and see the rest of this and maybe understand the rest of this and realize there's a reason why you're in litigation. There's a reason why you've got somebody going pretty hard in the paint against you for your bullshit and for the bullshit that you keep spreading around. Because my response is as such: Florida Board of Bar Examiners, Tallahassee, Florida, return pattern of retaliatory conduct, bar rule violations, and improper use of complaint channels by Doozy Matzkin. Dear members of the board, this is a formal response to clarify my role or lack thereof in the ongoing matters involving Doozy and to document a disturbing pattern of retaliation, legal misconduct, and jurisdictional abuse on his part directed at me, a private citizen, for declining to platform him or adopt his narrative. I'm not a party to any litigation involving Deuce. I'm not a witness. I'm not an attorney. I have no legal standing in these proceedings. Yet Doozy has continued to inject my name and persona into grievance-related communications with your office in what can only be described as a coordinated attempt at intimidation and retaliatory narrative control. First interaction with Doozy's was Matzkin's outreach about a KO matter. I had first had contact with Deuce when he reached out to request that I publicly cover a case involving allegations of unauthorized use of client funds, which later resulted in his filing of retaliatory federal lawsuit, Matzkin v. KO. It's important to stress I did not seek him out. He approached me to spin his side of the case for public consumption. This was the first sign of a larger pattern. When denied a favorable media platform, Doozy escalates. When accepted, he seeks to exploit that platform for personal gain. Second interaction was an improper inclusion in a bar-directed email chain initiated by Doozy. The current matter before you includes interaction from an email chain initiated by Doozy in which he contacted Brian Steele to complain about multiple parties involved in litigation with his client, Lynette Preston, despite the fact that I am no party to that litigation, nor a lawyer, nor even tangentially involved in any capacity that would justify such inclusion. Ducey improperly copied me on that communication and referenced by my name and implication as though I were engaged in unethical conduct. To be precise, the subject of that email thread was Ducey's objection to public reaction videos involving his client's depositive footage that was made publicly available in an active federal case. Ducey characterized my reaction coverage as part of a broader campaign of harassment and even suggested it might rise to the level of unauthorized legal practice, a baseless defamatory assertion that is both false and irresponsible. This was not the first time Ducey engaged in the same sort of behavior towards me or others. His actions violate multiple professional conduct standards, which include Florida Rule 4-4, 4-8, 4-3. In representing a client, a lawyer shall not use means that have no substantial purpose other than to embarrass, delay, or burden a third person. A lawyer shall not engage in conduct prejudicial to administration of justice, and also prohibits frivolous claims and contentions, including mischaracterizing someone as practicing law when there is no basis. My reaction content involves commentary on a publicly available material, which is fully protected under First Amendment principles, you dumbass, and Section 107 of the Copyright Act, fair use. At no point have I represented anyone legally, filed pleadings, or rendered advice that Mr. Ducey is provided no evidence to the contrary. Instead, he seeks to weaponize the grievance process to punish criticism and to intimidate an uninvolved third party, in this case, me, for rejecting his unsolicited demands for platform access. Oh, come, let me touch you. Let me touch you, Shinzy. I just got to be part of you. Well, thank you, Janice Wingfield. Shizzy, you demand. This is gonna spin up the haters. Well, no, they're already spun up. It's the late nights and the I don't know, maybe the Florida heat. It just gets all sweaty down there. Things get infected. You can't get rid of that stench, and they just rot. It just reeks of desperation. I am not desperate by any means. But let them get stirred up, because they've you don't come into my house and kick my hornet's nest over, damn it, for rejecting his unsolicited demand for platform access. And thank you very much, Janice. I appreciate you. Furthermore, Ducey is a known pattern of procedural misconduct. In a related federal case, Hales v. Preston, he failed to appear for his sanctions hearing on April 3rd, 2025. And only later withdrew his counsel. The court, in Doc 128, explicitly noted his absence and required him to show cause as to why he should not be sanctioned. As of this writing, that decision is pending. That hearing was scheduled with weeks of notice, and Judge Zachary C. Bolitho rejected his excuses as absurd. This pattern of evasion and unprofessional conduct bears directly on his credibility in his latest attempt to cast himself as a victim of legal misconduct by others. You may also wish to contact for the following information regarding his prior discipline and ethics inquiries into his home jurisdiction. And I haven't looked to make sure that this is still up to date, but Douglas H. Butler, Esquire, and there's his address, and there is his email address, which it may not exist anymore because I don't know if he still works there. But that should point them in the right direction. Like I said, there's probably going to be some errors through this. In a letter dated December 21st, 2022, Mr. Butler advised Ducey that finding of a probable cause had been made against him in a grievance complaint number 22-0310 related to violations of Rule 1.5 Charlie, in the rules of professional conduct, a failure to provide adequate contingency fee agreement terms. Sound familiar? The correspondence was expressly states that his conduct violated clear requirements regarding disclosure of litigation costs and expenses, a standard both the Connecticut bar and the Florida bar hold as vital to client transparency. Taken together, this current misuse of the bar grievance process against me is not an isolated act, as it is part of a wider pattern of manipulative and retaliatory behavior aimed at silencing critics and dodging accountability. Retaliation for declining to platform him, June 25th email, and my response, or June 2025. It was actually September 11th. This was his email to me here. When I publicly refused to give Ducey airtime on my YouTube channel, I received a September 11th, 2024 email pressuring me yet again. And when I declined satirically but lawfully, he included my name in another grievance email, labeling me as a fake name host and shill. Let's be clear, Mr. Ducey's issue with me stems not from any credible ethical violation, but because I mocked him publicly, legally, and within the bounds of fair use and First Amendment speech. This is not misconduct, that is criticism. To quote from my own response, which he is very clearly familiar with and quoted selectively, "Bubbles, buddy, this isn't some big bully operation. Mrs. Preston gave those statements herself. So unless you're suggesting she bullied herself, your argument holds about as much substance as the gray matter between my ears." Another comment by me. First off, let me break this down in a way even your inflated sense of self-importance can digest. My channel, Shizzy Wiznut, is not some grand cog in the conspiracy machine you've invented. I do reaction videos. Another quote by yours truly. It's like watching someone try to win at a chess match by eating all the pieces off. You don't look smart, you look desperate. These are not legal arguments. They are not intended to be. They are satirical responses to a public figure behaving in a manner deserving of critique. And they are wholly irrelevant to whether Mr. Shockett lawfully gained admission to the Florida bar. Ducey has confused criticism of his tactics with evidence of misconduct. The former is constitutionally protected. The latter remains entirely absent. In his June 13th email, Ducey falsely claimed that I am an open alcoholic YouTube host. Producing content under the influence, he further alleged that I hide behind a fake name and that my prior letter to the board was produced solely as entertainment. These are falsehoods and telling ones. They demonstrate that Ducey has no actual grievance with the bar or with Mr. Shockett's professional qualifications. What he has is a personal vendetta against anyone who dares to criticize him or his formal clients. That is not a bar complaint. That is retaliatory harassment. Now, Ducey has repeatedly invoked my pseudonym, Shizzy Wiznut, with disdain, implying that the use of a screen name undermines the legitimacy of my concerns. This is both legally incorrect and ethically disingenuous. I maintain a pseudonym for the protection of myself from the same harassment and retaliatory conduct that has already been directed at others, including Shara Michelle, a former participant in the group aligned with Mr. Ducey, who later turned over evidence and disassociated herself from the coordinated activity. Since her cooperation became known, she has been subjected to threatening communications, targeted and derogatory live streams, and referenced in filings and broadcasts in a way designed to intimidate and isolate her from future participation in legal proceedings. The conduct is not speculative. It is documented, and the chilling effect is real. Under Doe v. Segal, and I give the citation there, courts have long recognized that anonymous or pseudonymous speech may be necessary, where open identification would invite retaliation, social ostracization, or threats of personal safety. All three this group really is into. And that's why he doesn't like it that I don't give up my name. Also noted that the First Amendment protects anonymous speech, where disclosure would expose the speaker to harassment or reprisals. McIntyre v. Ohio elections, anonymity is a shield from the tyranny of the majority. Multiple jurisdictions have applied balancing tests to ensure that pseudonymous speakers arising matters of public concern cannot be unmasked absent a compelling interest and good cause. Mr. Ducey's hostility towards my pseudonym is not a procedural concern, it is part of his strategy. He wants to chill lawful expression by attacking critics personally, and my anonymity is a lawful, measured response to his behavior. Ducey's conduct across jurisdictions reflects a disregard for legal ethics, bar rules, and basic professionalism, as is noted in his violations of professional conduct rules. Those rules would be 4-4, 4-A, 4-8C, 4-A, 4D, and 4-3-3, misleading statements of fact to regulatory bodies, dishonesty or misrepresentation, conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice, and using legal means to burden third parties. Failure to appear at a sanctions hearing. In Hales v. Preston et al., Matzkin was ordered to appear at a Rule 11 sanctions hearing by Magistrate Judge Zachary C. Bolitho, filed last-minute excuses claiming he feared arrest and could not attend, did not appear, prompting a court-issued order to show cause regarding contempt. To date, Judge Bolitho has not issued a final sanction, but the record clearly documents Ducey's avoidance, defiance of orders, and procedural abuse. The counsel had ample time to make arrangements. His fears are absurd. Out-of-state attorneys are expected to travel. Order denying excusal in Doc 111. Federal Rules of Procedure Rule 11 governs sanctions for filing made for the proper purpose, and 28 U.S.C. 1927 permits sanctions for unnecessary multiplying proceedings. Both of those are in play. Pattern of misconduct across jurisdiction. Florida, Connecticut, and the Northern District of Florida are now all venues where Ducey has misused grievance processes, attacked non-parties, disobeyed orders, lodged baseless claims to manipulate online perception. Also, who to contact. I respectfully urge the Florida Board of Bar Examiners to contact the federal judge, Honorable Zachary C. Bolitho, U.S. Magistrate Judge, Northern Division, Florida, and gave his information there. Conclusion. Ducey is weaponizing the grievance system to silence, harass, and deflect attention from his own ethical violations and procedural misconduct. His attempts to rope me into active legal conflicts I have no part in are a violation of the spirit and the letter and the rules of professional conduct. I once again respectfully request that your office disregard Ducey's unfounded retaliatory attempts to trigger bar review of Mr. Shockett, monitor whether his campaign constitutes abusive process, and note that a coordinated involvement of Lips, Lutman, paint chips, and of course, Volmet as outlined in my prior letter, and if appropriate, seek context from Judge Bolitho directly, who has already issued multiple rulings referencing the behavior of Ducey in ongoing litigation. I will continue to provide documentation, transcripts, or video evidence upon request, respectively submitted, and the rest of it is not shown. Yes. There's my response. No, I was not planning on actually even bringing this up on stream because, as you know, I'm a little bit more lighthearted. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to joke. I like to make fun of and mock the absurdity. I'm a sarcastic son of a buck. And that's what my channel has always been about. But trying to involve me in this crap, if you're going to come at me like that, you may want to think twice. I have fun, and harassing me to get me involved in this, acting as though I'm not going to respond. Well, you got your response, Ducey. Now it would be up to the Florida bar to look into it, whether they want to. Oh, hold on, I've got to drink more alcohol. Give me a second. Shots? Anyone? Midday shots? Because I'm an alcoholic. Because if they're really interested in seeing what I really enjoy doing, what really gets my rocks off, what really excites the crowd, it isn't this. It isn't me being angry and serious and pissed off. Bubbles, if you want to see how my channel operates, all you have to do is just watch this.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy, Whiz, Nut.
Open letter, dear Bubbles. Still swinging at ghosts and choking on the mirror. From the desk of that pseudonymous reaction writing alcoholic nightmare you can't stop emailing about. Dear Bubbles, you slippery, gelatinous little disgrace of a courtroom sideshow. We meet yet again. I see you've upgraded your panic from passive-aggressive filings to full-blown bar complaint campaigning, CCing every misfit from the flea circus and somehow forgetting to include the one person you're clearly obsessed with, me. Big mistake, counselor. If you're going to wage a smear campaign, at least have the spine to include your target. But then again, integrity has never been your strong suit now, has it, you spineless little cockroach? I don't know what's more tragic, your inability to win a motion in court or your desperate side quest to weaponize the Florida bar like it's some kind of secret cheat code for sore losers. Silly testicle, it's not. But hey, I commend the effort. It takes real commitment to keep showing up with a dull butter knife to a gunfight and calling it litigation strategy. Let me start with the basics. Since subtlety clearly isn't your strong suit, you keep mentioning me, tagging me, referencing me, emailing entire press kits with my name on it, all while crying about harassment and cyberbullying. Bubbles buddy, if your inbox has more of my name than your client's billing records, that's not harassment, that's obsession. I'm flattered truly, but I'm going to have to start charging you licensing fees for the amount of real estate I'm taking up in that sad little piece of shit mind of yours. Now, let's talk about your latest masterpiece, emailing the Florida bar examiners to demand an investigation of an attorney, while copying a convicted felon, a disbarred sovereign citizen cosplay artist, a rogue AI profiler, a fake journalist who records court hearings illegally, and a woman so ethically challenged she makes ambulance chasers look like monks. You're like the world's worst fucking Justice League. If every superhero power was perjury, projection, and punching yourself in the face on camera repeatedly until you were a bloody mess, you would have won that award. And what was that great ethical crisis that prompted your bar report this time? Oh, right. An attorney who's beating your ass so bad in court and someone on YouTube laughing at you about it. Gripping stuff really changed the face of legal ethics forever. You're a fucking hero. I'm sure the bar dropped everything just to field your tear-stained novella about my live stream tone and your fragile ego. But let's get to the real issue, me, because let's face it, that's what you're really mad about. And yes, that's me, an open alcoholic YouTube host living rent-free in your inbox and in your head. You really should pace yourself, Doozy. You're foaming at the mouth like a soda can in a microwave, and it's not a good look for someone pretending to be a serious member of the bar while ducking Rule 11 hearings like they're subpoenas at a sovereign citizen meetup. You can't stand that a reaction YouTuber, your words, who drinks out of a novelty mug and mispronounces res judica, has a better grasp of this litigation than you do. You hate that I know filings better than your co-defendants. You can't stomach that I openly mock you for ghostwriting your own clients while simultaneously being dick slapped in the face by public opinion every time you open up your cankerous mouth. And most of all, you're positively enraged that I never said your name until you made sure I had to. So let's revisit a few of your greatest hits, shall we? He hides behind a fake name. Yeah. That's called not being dumb enough to invite your little goon squad to dox me like you did Shara or Megan Fox. See also Doe v. Stegall, McIntyre v. Ohio elections, and every court ever that recognized retaliatory misuse of the legal processes. But you wouldn't know that because you skipped ethics and went straight to emailing everyone 101. No, Bruce, I protect myself behind a name because I've watched what you've done to others. Shara, Preston's grandson, Megan Fox, Tug, anyone who steps out of line. Jahab. You and your sewer rat allies use threats, emails, court filings as intimidation tactics because you can't win on merit. Only through manufactured fear, and you don't scare me. Bubbles, you just confirm what I already knew. You're the kind of guy who calls the cops when he fucking loses Uno. Then please, for the love of Velcro and short buses everywhere, stop pretending I'm some part of some global conspiracy to prop up Jeremy Hales like we're running a back alley YouTube cartel. I'm not in his pocket. I'm not his mouthpiece. I'm not on his payroll. Hell, I barely even covered the guy, but thanks to you and your brain-melting fixation, I'm considering opening a whole damn series titled Bruce's Bar Breakdown, The Crybaby Chronicles. You can't even fabricate some new acronym like polyflop to pretend you can do that, okay? Create some new acronym like polyflop, pretend you're doing actual law. But no matter how many times you cry a cyberbully, it isn't going to change one cold, hard truth. You're a sanctioned, you're ghostwriting clown who got booted from your own cases and now desperately trying to turn your bar complaints into a PR campaign. Oh, and let's not forget that September 11th email you sent where you told every YouTuber in your loser Rolodex that this would be the next big media story. You even tried to promise access to media deals to legal creators if they played nice with your fictional reality. You weren't filing motions, you were shopping for a narrative. Problem is, the only thing you produced was proof that you're a manipulative little swamp goblin who thinks due process is a suggestion. You become the legal version of a chain letter. You CC everyone, scream about conspiracies, and then beg for attention. You didn't CC me this time because you knew I'd rip your entire email to shreds and probably break your wife's heart in the process. And congratulations, here we are. Here's the real kicker. You think people are buying it? He's an alcoholic YouTuber. Yes, the classic ad hominem attack. Funny how the guy who skipped a federal Rule 11 hearing is now questioning my professional conduct from a Gmail account that doubles as your YouTube fan club complaint hotline. He's part of conspiracy with the Hales. Let me clear this up again for you very slowly. I do reaction videos. You know, the same kind of stuff you do every time someone files a stupid document, except I do it with context, receipts, and functioning logic. You do it with LinkedIn screenshots and public meltdowns. Hell, you can't even capture a video properly. The difference? Son, I have an audience. You have a footnote. Says he reads letters on his show for content. Well, damn straight I do, bitch. And yours are the most fun. It's like watching an ethics seminar taught by an angry Muppet with delusions of Rico. Keep sending them. I'll keep reading. It's called engagement bubbles. And let's talk about this little campaign you're running. You keep calling it legal advocacy, but we both know it really is. It's a last-ditch attempt to paint yourself as the victim while dodging the fact that the judge has more sanctions in the future than you have remaining bar contacts. You were discharged by your own clients. You bailed on a Rule 11 hearing. You ghost wrote for clients under the table. And now, because you can't discredit Shockit in court, you've turned to filing complaints, emailing the press, stalking people on YouTube like a middle-aged teen with a vendetta and too many cheesy poofs. I would bet a month worth of super chats Lynette would come running the moment you scream, poop bucket. Might even change that diaper on you after inserting a feeding tube. Just stay away from the sharp objects. Here's the thought. Stop trying to regulate my commentary. Start managing your caseload, because when it comes to credibility, bitch, the only thing you're winning is the race to irrelevance. Meanwhile, I'll be right here, mispronouncing Latin, wearing Velcro shoes, playing catch in the street, doing better than you. And I'm still not available for guest appearances. Shizzy Wisnut, Velcroed and verified, and still your daddy.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy Wisnut.
Was I wrong? I mean, come on. I'm just here having fun. It's not hard to see how this works. And they're really having such a difficult time with it. They're really having such a difficult time with it. And I suspect they will have more responses. They can't resist themselves. They can't resist. They're just going to be sitting there stomping their little feet going, I'm so angry. Shizzy on me. I'm just an idiot. Where's safety gear on stream? Wear Velcro shoes. I'm like this tall. Tracy Weldon, keep your love letters coming. Thank you, Tracy. I will, because that's what the fun of all of this is. I think they're starting to not understand that they're losing the narrative. They're wanting to go on the attack of people, and I'm pretty sure that the bar is going to look at this and go, "Oh, great, this guy." Because I suggest they reach out and look into the person that's filing that complaint. Now, for me, I've got no problem responding to them in the kindest, most sincere way. But they're not going to play with my channel. They're not going to play with what I'm doing here, the way that I'm growing. I'm here to provide entertainment. That's their problem. They're too dumb to get humor. Told you they'd become more unhinged. Oh, I'm sure there's more unhinging coming along. Look at this. I have 960 you wonderful people here in the middle of a Friday. By the way, happy Friday the 13th. I guess the witches do come out on Friday the 13th. They get all like bent out of shape. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited. Karen said, please. What did they say? I'm sorry, what happened? They're butthurt over Mary Lankin's threatening to sue her because she might be Jay. Well, that would be impossible. Shizzy, you're at 9.23 thousand subscribers. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you fine people for joining in. And, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, or you can throw money at me, and I don't do strip dances. You won't have to worry about me doing a pole dance ever here. That's not going to happen. It's not something you want to see. Ask Rosalind. She's like, oh, no, you don't want to see that. Did you get your email with the judge tonight, Randy? Yes, we discussed that at the very beginning of this. We discussed at the very beginning, but that's the thing. Randy because it was denied without prejudice, Randy can refile it. He just has to confer with all the other parties. Although it's really weird because I believe the judge said just, yeah, go ahead and file it. But I could be misreading something wrong. So that's just me. Oh, love Friday the 13th in summer. No chapped lips while riding the broom. Oh, well, Well, you know how else to keep those lips from getting chapped? Wear some panties. Damn it. I told you, Freckled Ginger. We enjoy it, but it is going to chap your lips. So shame on you. Thank you so much. That probably was mean. I'm sorry, Freckled Ginger. I should be nice. Oh, we all love you, Shizzy. Well, thank you, S. Shine. I really appreciate it. No, I appreciate all of you. Today is going to be a very busy day for me. Besides all of the shenanigans and the crazy stuff going on, I'm going to be over on Fluxus tonight. She's celebrating the 250th year of the United States Army. And there's going to be lots of wonderful guests over there. Hopefully everyone can make it. That's going to be really good. And I will be forwarding you there whenever I end this stream. I'm not ending right away. I'm just letting you know that that's what's going to be happening later today. And then I don't know, but I'm hoping that the expert does do a stream this evening. He's been a little bit under the weather. In case you guys don't know, he got the beer bug, and I'm hoping that he's feeling better, but we'll know better. And yes, we're hoping that Randy's able to get this stuff filed in there. Oh, there you go. That's exactly right. I'm too drunk to know what's going on. That happens. I found some gold middle finger stickers I meant to send Shiz. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I'll put them right across the front, just like maybe all the way around, just like in a circular pattern, because what says
welcome to the shit show. Every single day a new flavor of fuckery, cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of flops. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid predicament, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. We'll do it all over again.
Sharing the stream on X, Facebook is such the best way to help Shiz. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Have a great stream tonight, Shizzy. It's 2:17, 2:21, 7:27 in the UK. I may be asleep. Catch you all later. Well, thanks, definitely, Kimmy. You get some rest also. Plugs ears. La 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 la. I was looking to make Jay Hip frame for his cease and desist letter. Oh, yeah. I was thinking that this morning. My husband looked at me like I was crazy again. Well, it does happen, Rogue Mama. It does happen. My wife looks at me like that on a daily basis. I think it's a YouTube thing. Favorite word, uckery. It is. I thought it would be poppycock. Oh, poppycock. Balderdash. Poppycock. I hit the like button. It's a shame we can't hit it more than once. Oh, you can hit it plenty of times. Just make sure it's an odd amount. Because if you stick with even numbers, it does nothing. If not, it just blinks. And I can feel it every time you hit it. It just goes, oh, it gets so exciting. They messed up. Their friend broke out the club. Yeah, it does happen. It does happen. And, and like I said, this channel is about having fun. It's about interesting stories. It's those kinds of things that I try to bring you guys, the pleadings, the other stuff. And then I throw in some opinion that is just my opinion. And, usually I make those mistakes of like analyzing something that might be legal. Ooh, I never claimed I was an attorney, and I'll probably get it wrong 9/10 of the time. I hope so, at least. I don't want to be right. Because if I'm right, there's something wrong with this world then. Like something seriously wrong with this world if I'm right. I need to get a mouse for the laptop. I need a new keyboard. My A button sticks. And it sticks weird too, because sometimes it won't type the A and sometimes it'll type the A twice. Just don't try to spell apple. It gets really crazy, Then it looks like A-P-A-P-P-L-P-A-P-P-L-L-E-A. It's weird. Don't ask Robert for a mouse. He doesn't have the one you want. Ooh, your hubby said that when the duck are you singing this morning? What the duck are you singing this morning there, sweetheart? Lindy Lou. Oh, Lindy Lou? Lindy Lou. I don't know if I got this one, but you did send me a wonderful, wonderful super chat. And I can't remember where it was, but I know it was you. And that one, I might have already got you for it, but I'm getting you again. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hardly ever check any of my stuff. Because I get super chats in multiple places. So let me look at my stuff, because if it comes in there, I won't see it. And I just want to double check because I don't want to like miss out on you guys. No, there's nothing there. Cool. That's good. That's good. Whew. Shizzy, you're spelling it wrong. It's flapple. Oh, see. No, because what happens is whenever I hit the A, it goes A-P-P-A-P-L-L-P-P-L-P-L-E. It was like, and then it has the A after it. Looks like I ran into the woods. Traveling fools, yo, 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 yo. What's up, brother? I miss you, Dollywood, man. It would have been cool if you would have shown up. We would have had a good time. You could have drank Malort and, got sick like everybody else did. I just got here, but what does BBB think that the bar can do about that non-lawyer discussing legal case? Cause problems. That's basically what he's after. He's looking to create problems. We got 14 on the glue traps already. Oh, nice, Robert. No, that's all he's looking to do is cause problems, create content, because they're losing the narrative. And this way, this is something that the fleas can talk about. They can sit there and say, look what Randy did. He's so brave and so bold. He reached out, to the bar. And whenever he reached out to the bar, he was so smart. That's all it is. Just to get them all excited, get that little hater base up, just so excited. Oh my gosh, look at how bright Briz is. He's really going after Randy because, oh, well, look at the bad things Randy did. What bad things? I mean, that's his past history. And if you look for what has it been, the past 26 years? Past 26 years, he's been 28 years, something like that. He's been doing just fine. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Looks like they're getting all excited. Oh, little looks like what's her name? Oh, the not a practicing attorney or something is I'm retired and you initiated online harassment against me as evidence in your live streams. No, I didn't. I didn't tell anybody to come after you. So go fuck yourself. How's that? How's that? How's that? Does that feel better? Like go find a nice pipe, go climb up it and swing around on it like a monkey. I don't care what you do, but I have not told anybody to harass you. I've told you to fuck off. Simple as that. Hey Megan, thank you. I did. Look, check my email. Oh, check my email because I'm sure that's going to work out beautifully. I'm retired. You initiated online. Okay. Well, I don't know who this is. I mean, this could be anybody. Could be someone fake Oh my. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, well, it looks like I'll have to get to work and make sure that they're well aware. See, like I said, they're trying to distract you. That's what this is about. I want you to pay attention. I am paying attention. Shizzy, the mother wants you to pay attention. I'm retired Shizzy. I'm a retired Shizzy. Yeah, she's a retired Shizzy. You sent out a post and invited the I don't know. Exactly. I don't know what's going on with her. I told her not to play with me. She didn't want to listen. Why do these people never learn? I don't play. This is my playtime right here. Mama Fox has her wooden spoon and heading your way. That's right. She needs to bring it on. Well, what we'll do is let me clip this thing out here and that way we can pull it up and sort of analyze her freak out, because it's going to be quite interesting. Bad boy Shizzy. I'm a retired Shizzy Westside. Megan isn't retired. Are you retired, Megan? She's not retired. Oh, this is hilarious. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. Let's see what she's got right here. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Let's do this really quick, because I gotta make sure that it's wonderful. You still missed it. I did see it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I saw it. She's a retired Shizzy Wisnut. That's fine. She can't be, because there's only one of me, sweetheart. Right here. All right. Let's save that there. I'll pull it up here in a second. Oh, look.
You missed the joke. I'm driving. I probably sound like absolute shit. The joke is she wrote, I'm a retired Shizzy Wiznut.
I know. That's what I said.
All right. I was waiting to get into the studio. All right. I'm losing you. I'm going in a black hole. Goodbye.
Bye. Yes, right here. This is what she said. I'm a retired Shizzy Wisnut. You initiated online harassment against me as evidenced in your live streams. You might be a functioning alcoholic. Love a boy, Shizzy. Love a boy. A functional alcoholic. I need to get my foil hat ready for when Tug and Megan show up later. Oh, cry me a river. Exactly. Exactly. But look at that. Retired Shizzy Wisnut. I think that's so wonderful. She's a retired Shizzy Wisnut. Sweetheart, there's only one of me. There's not enough of you. maybe go eat a burger or something like that. Responsible for a couple dozen stars on that hill. I'm proud of it. Toasting you with Friday scotch. Ooh. You know what? What time is it? Is it past noon? Because, only alcoholics wait until afternoon to drink. Isn't that right? Maybe I'll join you guys for a drink, midday drink. And I don't do drinking streams. I just drink. Yeah, functioning alcoholic, something like that. All right, let me do this real quick. Oh God, let me close that real quick. Then there's another one here, and of course she's I think she's going to lose her mind. She's about to snap again. She's about to snap again. Do you think I should, seeing that she's sending out exhibits and all these kinds of little garbage pieces? Do you think I should respond with with a of what she sent to me. I think I will. I think that's the best way to do it. I think it would just go to show the kind of person that she is, because what says unhinged more than unhinged? No, I'm too professional for that. See, you have to understand that this was intentionally. It was going after people. This is why they did what they did. Go get him, Shizzy. Did I break her? Oh God, did you not watch last night? Did I break her? I broke her she snapped like a twig. She couldn't handle the pressure. She's so discouraged. I can't handle what they do to me because it just hurts me so much. It's so painful. Well, maybe if you stop driving, sharp things under your fingernails, it wouldn't be so painful. It's an odd thing. She has their eyes on you. Oh, I had a sip of Stoli. Fingers still attached. Well, still. Ah, that's nice. Middle day. She doesn't have the class to be me. I know, because I am low class. I mean, I got friends in low places. Why don't you come on over to my oasis? Or something like that. But it hurts so good. I guess. Her eyes are off. I mean, the good part about it is you never know when she's actually talking to you or talking to the wall. Most likely she's talking to the wall. But yeah, she's definitely going unhinged. Let's see. Oh, let's look at her little timeline here, because this is gorgeous. I'm downloading this because this is gonna be great. Let's download her little bullshit timeline here, because this is gonna be interesting. I wonder if she put the other timeline in there, because that would be so interesting. And Yamaha, if you want to come on here, trust me, it's gonna be fun. If you want to, the link is the same. It hasn't changed. Because this is so stupid. I love stupid people, because they don't understand that we keep receipts. God Lord. Oh, let's see if we can find where to put this. We'll put it in lips, this little thing, because she's got the problem. And might as well get her information. Save that. There we go. There it is. Yep, okay. Let's see. So what she states is, she says, please find the lawsuit I filed against this group of YouTubers with the timeline and exhibits to demonstrate the initiated online harassment attack by checking the docket, where I am suing a group of YouTubers. They work together to attack anyone who is adversarial to Jeremy Hayes, YouTuber. I also attached a press release and exhibits that evidence their initiated online attack. So the question that I have for Lips there, and this is a serious question, Lips, did you also show them the archived file where you were practicing law without a license? Because I mean, I can share that along with your lawsuit. Yeah, see, I have that all screenshot. What was the name of that website again that you were running? Oh, that wasn't the only website you were running it from, but you were giving legal advice while being an attorney. So I'm sure, I am positive that they're going to love seeing those also. just let me know whenever you want me to send that email, Libs. I'll be more than happy to share that along with your harassment. See, because it seems you're the only one harassing people. 79 messages on my channel. That speaks of desperation, like lots of desperation. This lawsuit, frivolous one that you haven't even served anyone. Yeah, she's not planning on serving anyone. She doesn't know what she's doing. Continue on. I'm tied up right now, just listening. Oh, I love it whenever you're tied up. The ladies like it when you're tied up too, because they like hearing that moan. They're just like, oh, that's right. Make Yamaha moan. Keep him tied up. Oh, yeah. She's dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant poppycock. Oh, over and over again. Yes, Denise, that is so correct. Wait, I thought she removed everyone but JH and John. Oh, J. Joe's. She did. But she's going to add them back in. I told you she's not. You have to understand that whenever she says these things, they're to get a response from people. It's for content. You understand that all this is just for content. She doesn't realize that she's still irrelevant. She's completely irrelevant. They're trying to make fetch a thing. It's have you noticed this yet? They gotta say there's this polyflop thing, and they tried to make this a thing, and everybody's going, "This is not a thing. That's not even a legal standard." No, it is. It's totally a legal standard. And you're just like, no, that's not a thing. And they're going, "Oh, yes, it is." It's never going to be a thing. Just the same way that, they're trying to promote these people. They're trying to promote Volmet and Paint Chip, and they're never going to be a thing. They're never going to be anything good. They're aligning themselves with the worst of the worst. The 19th is the 30th day mark, and last update was the 5th. Yes. Oh, look at that there, Joan. Thank you for becoming a wonderful member. We appreciate you.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
Oh, yeah.
A new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of flops. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll do it all over again. Ooh.
Thank you so much for becoming a new member. This is way too much fun. And Denise says, "Shiz and Yamaha, you both are sexy and you know it." Oh, well, thank you, Denise. I appreciate it. You're just as gorgeous as you were yesterday. Oh, so kind. The Yamaha's the sexy one. I'm just a goofball. I wear a star-spangled helmet. Tell me what is sexy about that. There's nothing sexy about that. I mean, I'm sure there's a few guys that might find it really sexy, but not unless Rosalind's wearing it, which she makes anything look good. So she knows it too. She knows it from the bottom of her heart. She knows it. Her cold, cold heart. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I really set him off. But they're losing the narrative. Even more. Let's see. There's even more. And she says, yeah, there's more exhibits. They're not conclusive of everything they've done. petition litigation. No, I'm signed for. I plan to end shizzy person who refuses to give his real legal name. I told you they want my real legal name. But they cannot quiet the shizzy. They can't quiet the shizzy. And this is not something you want to do, Lips. I'm telling you right now, you may just want to back off from that bullshit because it's not going to end well for you. Just letting you know, it's not going to end well for you at all. So you may want to back the fuck off. Take a step back, take a deep breath, take your meds, go get the shock therapy, go wrap yourself in a wet blanket or whatever it is that you need to do. I'm telling you right now, this is the last thing that you want to do. There you go. Warning said. You think you want to add me to that? I'm telling you, this is not what you want to do. I will take care of those matters. Yeah, that is not what you want to be involved in. Dictionary Diva, what's up, girl? They don't understand. They don't understand. Don't play with me. Thank you for Diane. Jane Chu, I appreciate it. No, she's claiming now that she's going to add the shizzy character who refuses to give his real legal name. Well,
welcome to the shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery, 'cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of twats. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, vulgar, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. We're all over again.
Yes, there we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And also for Rickles, it says, sincere thanks to Jeremy for bringing us all together in this wonderful, wonderful place. They're not understanding how all of this works. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh. Good God. Oh, Fed Hughes, Cook and Bristol respond. No, ma'am. Does Lips have a high school reunion coming up? I don't know. Do they do 70-year-old reunions? I'm just curious. The rest of us want to know. You know, do they do reunions with Muppets? I mean, you can ask Jim Henson. That might tell you something. Oh, someone's seriously obsessed. They can't help it. I mean, I could reach out to Jim. You know, he might say something. I'll have to put on my Muppet outfit first, though. I mean, should I? Should I get my Muppet outfit on? Oh, I hope not for her classmates back then. 60th anniversary. It would be 60th anniversary for her, right? I love being here in this song. Welcome to the shit show. Makes you laugh so much. Gotta love it. I do. I love it so much. Lips and BBB, the dumb and dumber of the legal jurisprudence. Well, isn't that wonderful? Yeah, they've got some issues. One is stoned and the other one throws stones. So I'm just curious at how that works out for them. I mean, it's like they're the catcher and the mitt. Thank you. I love this show. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I got one there for you, Taz. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. Yeah. Bad bad idea on their part. Just a bad idea on their part. Yeah, I'm going to pull up that timeline here because it looks like it's a complete mess. I'll have to send a corrected timeline for them, so that way they make sure that they get the timeline correct, because that's what we do over here. We try to be as accurate as possible. Oh, it says this one here, and oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, we'll close that. We'll open. Let's see, open up this file. Come on, open up file location. There we go. So we got this timeline we're gonna look at. Let's see how bad it is. I got this. So I got this one, which is the immediate one, and then I got another notice of immediate one, and then I got this other one, and oh, not that one. I don't want this is the wrong timeline. And then we got let's see, we got this what is this? No, that's not it. Where is the other one? Where did it go? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, those would not be correct. Let's see. Immediate release. Okay, no, that's not it. Let's see. That's exhibits timeline. Did I even download that one? I don't think so. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. So we got the exhibits. Okay. Let's pull these up so we can show these for you guys, because we're gonna have to break it. Advice to BBB: be nicer to lips. One never knows when they will meet their future ex-wife. That's so wrong, dude. That is so wrong. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. They need to stop preaching it to their witch's brew. Oh, I don't think it's witch's brew that they're digging into. I think they're digging into something else. They may not want to do that either. I'm just saying. That'd be a bad idea. I mean, it's not up to lips getting officially warned. Hey, that's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting because, I think they're starting to get maybe a little bit worried. If you want to blame anybody, lips. Here's the deal, dumbass. Lips, because I know you're listening. You can't help but listen, because I'm an earworm that just makes you nervous. Blame Bruce. Bruce is the one that reached out to these people. All right, you hung your little hitch onto his butt crack or his nose or something like that, and he's dragging you all over the place, which isn't hard to do because you look like you weigh lighter than a feather. And he's dragging you all over the place, and he's been misleading you. He just put that little ring through your nose and he drug you along, and you fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Remember, he's the one that involved you in this. He's the one that involved everyone in this. So if the bar comes knocking on your door, questioning about you doing shit illegally, guess what? You can blame Bruce for that. I'm just pointing it out. Because you could have just flew under the radar for the rest of your miserable life. I don't care. But guess what? Bruce is the one that called attention to you. You called attention to yourself. There you go. So if you want to get all pissy at somebody, go after Bruce. You want to get pissy at somebody, go after your friend Vomit. You want to get pissy at someone, go after your criminal friend Paint Chip. But don't come looking at me. I'm just exposing you. There you go. Tease Steve, so much.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of flops. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, meant for more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, vulgar, dash, poppycock, olives, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll do it all over again.
Oh, the silliness. So here's what she's trying to claim, and just so you guys get an idea of the shenanigans she's trying to pull. Window share. On or about May 27, 2025, until President Megan Fox, that umbrella guy continued to report that Lips retired to evade disbarment despite being emailed to flood by a sworn affidavit of insistent false. Lies, not proof. Just because I said so. Oh, I will. Just give me a bit. Megan Fox proceeds to claim that she spoke to the Florida bar that Leslie retired to invade this bomb, and she proceeds to call Leslie for being a crazy bitch. Because you act like a crazy bitch. By emailing this kind of crap to me, crazy bitch. And that umbrella guy makes comments about Leslie's mental health, claiming she's offered meds and crazy. I'm not crazy. Sweet cheeks, stop acting crazy. Because it sounds to me that 144 comments, 179 of those are Leslie. Do you think they'd be interested in seeing this one? Should I send this one over to them? Oh, would that help? Or should I include this with my next email? The next day, Leslie went on a dirty deleting spree, but was still commenting. Poor shiz, I need to give you money. What are you on? You monkey brain hot dog. So stupid. Don't understand Jesus. IQ people like me. I expect this time to come on. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So genius IQ. Leslie wanted to be roasted. And the fans didn't disappoint. Oh, are you sure you are? That's why your house is in foreclosure. You filed an indigent application. Your family may be worth $10 million, but you're broke ass because you spent all your money on wigs and lip injections. I mean, they roasted that ever living shite out of her. Yeah, see, even gay bashing, no education. What was that? Lips? What was that about harassment? Huh? Oh. I guess they'll be interested in seeing this too. Whenever you actually get around to filing shit, right? You're gonna file something. Like I said, don't. I'm telling you now, right now, sweetheart. You might want to close that gaping flappy thing that is in between your ears, and don't do it. You're asking for a pain that you're never going to recover from. And it's not going to be like the first time you did anal. It's going to be much worse than that. It's going to pinch. It's going to really pinch. Oh, what's really sad is that Lips doesn't understand the majority of us really want her to get some help because we do think there's a psychological break that's about to happen or has. No, I don't want her to do that. I think she needs help. Lips has as alias as LP does. Yeah. See, she's lost it. Yep. Oh yeah. Here it is. Oh, more stuff. Oh yeah. Like people that I don't even know who they are. And she's saying, this is proof that they're after me. Oh, I don't know. Why? What's going on with her? Oh, she's lost it. Yep, she's lost it. I think she officially broke. I think she officially broke. Yep, I think she broke. Yeah. She is known to go after people who listen to you and others. Well, of course. But you understand why she's doing this, right? It's not about anything except she's trying to create a name for herself. She's Bubbles 2.0. Max Lab want to look at the Fat 2 filing. I know. Just takes a little bit, okay? I'm here all by myself. I can only do so much. Entertain you and then try to pull documents. What do you think I am? Professional? Ah, jeez, you should know better. It was a pretty short trip. I don't know why she's sending pictures of me, but I do understand why she's wearing hair. When she's yeah, that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I see. It's you know how they have male pattern baldness. Well, just saying, might have been. What was that guy's name? Chunk, my friend. Liked peanut butter, like Baby Ruth. Just saying, you never know what's behind those glass eyes, or glazed over, glassy, whatever it is that you want to call it. The first week of marriage taught me, don't piss off the spouse. You will never recover. I don't invite anybody to come after me. I actually discourage that. I discourage that highly. Yes. I really highly discourage that. I just, people don't understand. I highly discourage coming after other YouTubers. That's not the games I like to play. Cheap Halloween wigs. Well, you say cheap. She thinks she's worth it. So leave her alone. Give me a second. Oh, look at it. Let me find it. Oh, they're definitely losing their mind. Hold on. All right. What do we got here? Oh, beautiful. I love that. That's a good thing. Okay. That's good. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, that's good. I like that one. That one's good. And let's see what this is. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm reading things. I'm sorry. This is just came in. I want to make sure I've got it. No, that ain't gonna work, but okay. I'll have to look at that one a little bit deeper. It looks like let's see, what do we got here? Okay. Oh, okay. That's funny. That's funny. That's not gonna work, but okay. That'll be an interesting one. Give me a second. Let me download these really quick, because these are pretty interesting. So yeah, 151. It's good. Trust me, it's good. This is gonna, and I can't show them right now, although they made them public. I can't show them all because these people are fools. Let's see. This is going to be. I just want to make sure that I've got the right thing here. Okay, see that. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit. I'm going to play a little music for you guys. I will be right back. So get out your dancing shoes. Get out your dancing shoes. Let me download this stuff, and that way I can give you something a little more concrete. Just a little more concrete. Can you hold on? Just for a short bit. Just a short bit. It'll be great.
Time to shine. I'm feeling the groove with these hips of mine. Hands in the air like spaghetti gone rogue. My knees are jelly and my hips just broke. Shaking it, breaking it, what a blast. Wobble it, wiggle it, shake that ass. Do a jig or a jog, wiggle it to the side, or break that hip bone by moving your ass. Step up or stand aside. My shoulders pop like a rusty hinge. My fingers point like they're on a binge. Twirl like a tornado, then drop real low. It's not planned, it's a shit sideshow. I've got the rhythm of a clock that's broke. My dance floor moves are a big effing joke. Shaking it, breaking it, what a blast. Wobble it, wiggle it, shake that ass. Do a jig or a jog, wiggle it to the side, or break that hip bone by moving your ass. Step up or stand aside. Mesmerizing glow. You can't help but watch me steal the show. I summon the shake, the shimmy, the twist, a mix of genius and a big old fist. You're drawn in close, your feet start to twitch, feeling the groove like a broke ass bitch. Yeah. Shaking it, breaking it, what a blast. Wobble it, wiggle it, shake that ass. Do a jig or a jog, wiggle it to the side, or break that hip bone by moving your ass. Step up or stand aside. Now we're all in the shake, no need to be shy. Move like spaghetti and reach for the sky. We'll dance like we're cursed, laugh till we're sore. Shizzy Wiznut reigns forevermore. So join the dance, let your weirdness unfurl. We're shaking ass, not a care in the world.
I'm still working on it. It takes time to make these things happen. Oh, well, save that one there. But this is not all that there is. There's so much more. Trust me on that. There's a lot here. I may not even be able to get into this. Shizzy, thank you. I'm doing the best I can. There are 3 opposed, Ray, another recover. His channel would never recover. Oh, yeah. Let me see. That's I did download that one, I think. Let me double check here. It looks like we've got some new filings that came in Fed Case 1, but that's not all that I'm seeing. There's also more information out there. It's like a garden hose. Someone just turned it on and sprayed it all over my face. Let me see. All right. So what we got is 1, 2, 3, and of course, let me do this. Let's see, we're going to, why is it doing that? Extract all right there, and we extract, and of course, then we got all of these right here, copy, and we put them here, paste there, and then we go to this one, and there we go, that one there. So the judge will probably rule on that one today. The rest of them, don't know. He may have already ruled on them. I'm just pulling these up, so bear with me. Bear with me. All right. All right. So what it was is, okay, there was an order that came in, 149. So what 149 was this order that came in that basically, and everybody's been clamoring about it. So give me a second. So what the order was is this one right here. Basically, the order came in that it was denied without prejudice, indicating that the compliance with certification of conferral required by Rule 7.1. Well, not too long ago, like pretty recently, this came in, which was defendant John Cook request for order. Pursuant, he requests for an order dismissing counterclaim 1, Doc 69 without prejudice. Okay. Provided except for then action may be dismissed. The plaintiff requests by court order on terms that the court considers proper, unless the order states otherwise. Its dismissal under the paragraph 2 is without prejudice. I'm not accused of making any red signs unless the counterclaim accused me. So it should be dismissal. Also render moot all the other motions of 109, 110. And he's going to say, I certified that I was emailed to counsel of record for the plaintiff. That's, yeah, but you didn't do it properly. So if the judge is following things that he's following it here, if he's doing things as he follows it here, it says there is no indication, however, that plaintiff's counsel conferred with defendant John Cook before filing the motion. So John, you dumb shit, right here, you didn't confer, right? You said you were acting pro se, that you knew the law better than everybody else. So I would expect that the judge is going to deny this one. And then, of course, defendant Michelle Preston, she filed the same thing. These motions are not wasted because they can be used by the plaintiff in response to the same claims when brought in a different action. What? What does that have to do with anything? Uh-huh. So she also didn't confer. So both of these documents, the judge should rule moot. He should say denied. You only have one chance to do it. Okay. There you go. Judge should deny both of those. And then of course we got this one here. And I'm not going to read all of it, but this is basically plaintiff's second motion to compel the production of documents. And it says that plaintiff Jeremy B. Hill requests the court issue an order compelling defendants to fulfill their discovery, providing a sworn declaration, introduction for nearly 137 days, also requesting. And it says that in good faith, plaintiffs attempted since December 2024 to resolve these discovery disputes. And that's all he can do. Just the same thing that he did before. If you look right here, it says right here, good faith certification pursuant, counsel for plaintiff conferred with defendant pro se via written correspondence via email and with defendant Cook via written correspondence via email in good faith effort to resolve the issues. The parties were unable to agree on a resolution of the issues raised by this second motion to compel, and then he submitted it. So he did everything he needed to. If you see the old ones, they're no different than the new ones, except this is that he did exactly what he's supposed to do, his due diligence in filing this. But that's not all. That's not all I've got. Okay. That's just what I got for that round. There's more. There's more because it doesn't stop. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I can't make this stuff up. I really can't. I wish I could. Give me a second. All right. So it looks like let's see, there's a response by Mala Huge, John Crook, Lynette. And it looks like they skipped over some stuff. No, those were motions, orders, motions. All right. So let me do this one here. I want to download these so that way and they're not very big documents, they're pretty small documents. I'm going to cover these a little bit more in depth later. And whatever I do, you guys, I will share it with you. I swear. I swear. Open that up. Where is it? Where is it? This is supposed to be. Nope. Cut. It's supposed to be over here. And this one. Because this is what happens whenever there's so many cases. And you have to remember, most of these cases were brought on by fools. All right. File, save. This will be 68. Is that right? 66. Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty here. See, now you get to see the kind of crazy I deal with on a daily basis. You know, in my life, I do this all day, all night. Download. This is going to be going to here and in here. 67 is what that's going to be. Document 67. Boom. Go and let's go back here, but I'm not done yet. There's more. Give me a second. It is document, and we're going to go download right here. Shizzy is having fun. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how much fun I'm having. Yeah, it's such a joy watching people bite the dust. 60, was that 60? I think that's 68. Yeah, I believe that's 68. We'll just put 69 just in case, because 69 is a wonderful number that you never saw. And now I've got to go and look at another case because there's just too much stuff happening right here. And we're going to go here. And we got bubbles. And then we were gifted a membership. There we go. Some music to make it happen.
Welcome to the shit show.
Go.
Every single day.
So much.
A new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of plots. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid predicaments, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
All right, let me go in here, go here, and let me see. Yeah, you have no idea the amount of stuff that just came in, and you know why? Because it's 5:30. That's why. Okay, let's see, person search. We go to this right here, and there's some here. I think that's right. That one, and then that, and then go there. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Why is it? That's why I put too many E's in there. I told you my buttons are all messed up. All right, view selection. We go here. This is for that one's closed. That one's not. And I am searching for you. It's here somewhere. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got 67, 150, 66, 151. That one there. Oh. Oh, okay. So this is another one that came in. Let me see. That's going to be in the thumbnail case. So it looks like. Let's go there to the thumbnail and say that's going to be 64, I believe. I think that's right. Yeah, there's lots of stuff that came in here. So what I've got here, and we'll just open up that file location, and we're going to close all of that right there just for the time being, because so much has just come in. When I hear this song, I always hear polyflop, polyflop. Yes, polyflop. So I can't show this particular one because I haven't edited it out. But what it says is there's an order granting motion for Ducey to appear by Zoom. This cause comes before the court upon plaintiff's motion for Ducey to be allowed on Zoom as a witness on June 13th, 2025. The court, having considered the motion, finds good cause the witness to appear by Zoom for the hearing scheduled for Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. And it looks like that's going to be, it looks like it's open to the public from what I can tell. No, it's not open to the public. He's just going to show up as a witness. So I wonder what he's going to witness to. This is going to be quite interesting. This is why they were pushing to get it to a Zoom. This is why he wanted it pushed to a Zoom, because he knew that Randy, no, this is why. That makes sense now. See, here's the move that he did. So this is in the thumbnail case. He's got permission to appear via Zoom. But do you notice why they were pushing so hard to get somebody to show up via Zoom? Makes sense now? What did I miss? I would tell yeah, that's what he was doing. That's the game. Makes sense now? What case? Thumbnail case. The thumbnail case where Stark is being sanctioned. So for the sanction hearing, that is in the thumbnail case. I'm not showing it because it's got the Zoom information on there, and I don't want people just. I mean, if you search it out, it's not coming from me, and I don't want you to search it out. So chill. Ouch. So here's the thing. There was an order that was put in that grants the motion for Ducey to appear by Zoom. Okay. And this is, we'll start playing bubbles. It doesn't matter what he blames. If he's a witness, and only if he's called as a witness can he witness. Interesting, huh? We'll start playing bubbles. Well, it's an intimidation tactic, see? Because no telling what he has on Stark, because if Stark is actually not sick, and this gives Bruce a chance to show up. Makes sense now, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Catch up. You'll catch up. That was his goal the whole time. What could possibly be a witness to? Well, apparently Stark wanted him there as a witness. Maybe a character witness. It could be to witness his downfall. I don't know. I'm not an attorney. You're asking me things I don't know. But you see it. Maud sees it. She goes, "Oh, this is why someone was pushing so hard to make sure that they appeared by Zoom, so that way Bubbles could appear by Zoom. Because if not, he couldn't have seen the hearing. He couldn't have been available because he's too, what is it? Broke dick to actually make it down to Florida. That might be it. Yeah. Incredibly fascinating. Hang in there, Jeremy. Yes, hang in there, Jeremy. Really. Hang the hell in there. because this is about to get crazy. I am going to bet Bubble gives out that Zoom info to the rest of his zoo inmates to obstruct the proceedings. No. Well, see, that's the thing. He won't be allowed to. And if I'm not mistaken in this, he won't be able to record it either. Unless it's a public hearing. Huh. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Be interesting. Because I don't think this judge is going to play like Ducey thinks he is. Don't think it's going to happen. But we will find out. So then we've also got these other ones. Let me pull those up here, which are quite interesting in themselves. I'm just going to touch on them because there's so much to unpack with all of this stuff. Really, trust me, there's so much to unpack with all of it. And I'm not going to get into all of it. It is, let's see, that's that one. That's that one, which I already went over. There's that one, which I went over. And then we got to go to these, which is the Fed case 2, which is, I believe, the last bunch of them right there. Right there. Nope, that one. Nope, that one. That one. And I've just got to do a quick edit on these, I believe. All right, so that is, close that. And give me just a second to clear some stuff out here because I don't want to get in. I don't want to get anybody doxing. That's not what I do. And we'll close that and we will block that off there and hit apply. And right there. And just save that. We're going to go here. And we're going to block this off right here. Just making sure. And we're going to block that one off too. And apply. I'm fixing all this stuff as I do this. So choose no, cancel. That'll save there. No, cancel. Did it block? Did it block? Yeah. Okay. Here we're going to, geez. And we'll have more information on these later, but they're just, I'm just giving you the information of what we got. That's all. Got it. Let me do this one. There we go. And block that one. And then we're going to, let's see, we're going to do this one here. I'm just making sure that I get these things done. And I'm making sure that I don't have anything in there that can be given away. Apply. Continue. Save. Right there. All right. Save. And one more. I'm making sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay. So here we go. Close that, close that, close that. I'm closing documents as I do this because there's so much here. So much. Hey, Shizzy. Hey, everyone. This is like watching Expert eat on stream. Quite boring, isn't it? All right. Give me just a second. Share this and window. And there we go. So what we've got is this elephant shoe, blah, blah, Ohio, blah, blah, improper, whatever. After reflecting on Mr. Sakis' request to add a gentleman I have only known by Ray Bonecrusher to what my mind is a frivolous lawsuit, I object to anyone being harassed and bullied through warfare, especially an elderly man who served his nation with honor and has only ever been gracious gentleman in my view. Enclosed is my response to Mr. Sakis' email to me that I sent him the same day I received it. Thank you. Okay. This is a portion of an email that Mr. Shockett has been using and communicate with me, so I have no reason to believe that he didn't receive my email. from Marla Hughes. I have no objection if that's his real name. However, as a pro se litigant, you are supposed to communicate with me through regular mail. Thank you. But it seems to work through email. You said you don't have any problem. Ms. Hughes, we're moving to substitute John Doe for Raymond G. Bonebreak Jr. as part of this case. Once granted, the complaint will be amended to reflect his name, and it will be a second amended complaint. Do you have any objection? See, this is their way of trying to delay things. And of course, you got this here came in from John Crook. This here was a response to Judas' orders about Doc 63 by Ed Raymond Bonebreak Jr. I, John Cook, am opposed to add this innocent veteran who served his country and done nothing more than assert his own opinion in this case. Due to the false allegations against us, he has never said anything about plaintiff that wasn't from his own videos. Plaintiff's own videos. Well, that would be a lie. Because if I'm not mistaken, Raymond was there the day that they were laughing about the prawn video, if I'm not mistaken. So, and if I'm not mistaken, let me see, it says the same thing. I oppose to owning Bonebreak because he's an elderly veteran who don't personally know. Never spoken to this person. He's a person. There's a small channel on YouTube there. It's done some reports or something. I don't know. There's no basis to add this innocent man. Absolutely nothing fits. Yes. It's so true. Absolutely fucking nits. I'm having fun. Yes, I am having fun. Thank you very much for being a member for 5 months. So I looked at Fed 1, looked at Fed 2. There you go. That's what it is. I'm not digging into it any further today. That'll be maybe possibly this weekend. Because what I want to do is I'm going to... Yes. And right there. Okay, that works. Save there. Okay. That was just acting weird on me. So what I'm going to do is I want to let all you fine folks go here in a couple hours. Well, less than a couple hours. I will be over hanging out with Flux. That's where I'm going to forward you guys over to. And I will be there, I don't know, quite some time. Does not look like there's going to be an F&L tonight because the expert has been eating cheeseburgers. Danish cheeseburgers. I told him, don't eat the Danish cheeseburgers. They'll get you every time. And I will say, everybody have a wonderful weekend. My weekend, who knows what's going to happen? I suspect that something will be going on. Maybe I will do a stream later tonight or join the stream after a little Flux. I don't know. A Danish flu left no one untouched. Yes, but did you enjoy yourself? I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope to see me tomorrow too. Waking up in the morning is going to be a glorious thing. I'm going to go spend a little time with my wife, have some dinner, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Everybody, it is Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. You all have a wonderful Friday the 13th, and I can't wait to see what Megan and Tug got going on tonight. It's going to be fire, brimstone. I'll see you boys and girls later. Peace. Peace.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny, so grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're relevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's at the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burnt out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, you're a mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's agenda, will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.
I'll be your Hulk